Good morning. Welcome to the SEC Recap Podcast. It is Saturday, March 11th, coming at you this morning with the quick recap of the SEC Tournament Round 3 quarterfinals. First up, Alabama, Mississippi State. On Friday, number 4 Alabama beat Mississippi State 72-49 in the quarterfinals of the Southeastern Conference Tournament. They never trailed in the game. Brandon Miller led the Crimson Tide with 18 points, 9 rebounds, while Bediako and Gurley each added 11 points, and Javon Quinterly added 10. Alabama set the pace in the first half, hitting 8 of 20 shots from long range. The team will face number 25 Missouri, who beat 17th ranked Tennessee 79-71 in the semifinals on Saturday. Nate Oates said, "I thought our guys did a good job opening the game. I thought we did a good job closing the half. We went into the half great." Bulldogs scoreless in their first 6 possessions, including 2 turnovers, hitting just 8 of 31 field goal attempts and missing all 5 of their shots from three-point range. Mississippi State coach Chris Jans said, "It was a tough day. We're best when we get off to a really good start. Obviously, we didn't. They had great energy out of the locker room. They kind of punched us in the face. We were playing from behind, playing uphill all night long." Tolu Smith got hot for Mississippi State in the second half, preventing Alabama from resting their starters as planned. Smith led the Bulldogs with 17 points, 11 rebounds, while Deshaun Davis scored 13. Alabama led 41-21 at halftime, and despite Mississippi State trimming Crimson Tide's lead to 57-43 with 5 minutes 40 seconds remaining, they were unable to make a comeback. Namari Burnett's fast break layup with a minute 14 left extended Alabama's lead to 25 points. Next up, Alabama plays Missouri today, Saturday 11th at noon in the semifinals. The afternoon game, Tennessee, Missouri. Dennis Gates, Missouri first-year coach, determined to turn that team into champions, and a little disappointed they missed the regular season title in the Southeastern Conference. However, the team is now focused on winning their first SEC tournament crown, which means they must first defeat the league's regular season champion, Alabama. In a game against number 17 Tennessee on Friday, the 25-ranked Tigers won 79-71 with Nick Honor hitting a crucial three-pointer to put Missouri ahead with just a minute 45 remaining. This victory propelled the Tigers to the SEC tournament semifinals for the first time since joining the league in 2012. Gates expressed his desire to win championships and credited Nate Oates and his program for their success. The Tigers will play 4th-ranked Alabama on Saturday, and shortly after their victory, Missouri announced a 1-year contract extension for Gates. Missouri snapped their 3-game losing streak in the SEC quarterfinals by defeating the defending tourney champ in a tight game that saw 15 ties and 11 lead changes. Hodge led Missouri with 26 points, while Brown added 24 and 9 rebounds. Vescovy led 5 Vols in double digits with 17 points. The Volunteers had led 33-30 at halftime, with Meshack beating the buzzer with an incredible three-pointer after crossing the half-court line. Missouri took the lead for the last time on a pair of free throws by Brown with 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in the game. Tigers finish on a 10-2 run for the win, with Hodge hitting another three-pointer to give Mizzou their biggest lead of the game at 75-69 with just a minute 25 remaining. Tennessee finished the game having lost 4 of their last 7 games. Vols now wait for the NCAA tournament bracket announcement Sunday and likely lower seeding than expected when earlier in the season they were ranked as high as number 2. Mizzou now has a chance to improve its own NCAA seeding while chasing the program's first SEC tournament title. The 6 p.m. game, Arkansas, Texas A&M. Aggies advanced to the semifinals for the second consecutive year with a 67-61 victory over Arkansas. Wade Taylor contributed 18 points to the Aggies' win. The team will face Vanderbilt in the next round, who beat Kentucky in their game. As for Arkansas, they will have to wait until Sunday's NCAA tournament bracket announcement to learn their postseason fate. Arkansas head coach Eric Musselman was disappointed with the loss, noting that they had the lead for much of the game, but played a poor second half. A&M coach Buzz Williams agreed that his team struggled in the first half, but commended their ability to regroup and take control of the game in the second half. Henry Coleman III led the Aggies with 16 points, 11 rebounds, while Nick Smith and Mekhi Mitchell were the top scorers for Arkansas with 16 and 15 points, respectively. Razorbacks had a strong first half, leading 38-25 at the half, but Texas A&M rallied in the second half to secure the win. A&M out-rebounded Arkansas 43-26 and had a 36-28 scoring edge in the paint. Arkansas had 9 steals, enforcing Texas A&M into 15 turnovers. Razorbacks used that to give them a 15-5 scoring difference in fast break points. They also had a big advantage in block shots at 11-2. Arkansas will wait to see where they play next. Texas A&M headed to the semifinals against Vanderbilt. In the final game of the night, Vanderbilt versus Kentucky, Ezra Manjon led Vanderbilt over Kentucky, scoring 25 and rallying from an early 10-point deficit to beat the Wildcats 80-73 Friday night in the quarterfinals of the SEC tournament. Vandy's Tyron Lawrence and Wright each contributed 18 points. On the opposing side, Kentucky's Antonio Reeves scored 22, Toppin had 21 and 11 rebounds, and Oscar Tshiebwe had 19 points, 15 rebounds. Vanderbilt took control of the game by scoring the final 12 points of the first half, with Colin Smith's 2 free throws after a flagrant one on Tshiebwe giving them the lead for good at 36-34 with 32 seconds remaining in the first half. Vanderbilt led 39-34 at halftime. Commodores then opened the second half, outscoring Kentucky 13-8 and took their biggest lead at 52-40 with 15 minutes 43 seconds left. Then went a little cold, missing 6 of 7 shots as Kentucky whittled the lead down to single digits. Kentucky managed to get within 63-60 after a pair of free throws by Reeves, but a long three-pointer from Manjon with 6 minutes 30 left extended Vandy's lead to 66-60. Lawrence's jumper with a minute 11 left was Vandy's only other made field goal. Vanderbilt finished 12 of 14 at the line to seal the win. Vanderbilt managed to expose Kentucky's perimeter defense by going 10 of 25 beyond the arc, with 5 different players knocking down at least one three-pointer. The Commodores also managed to stay close inside the paint despite being outscored 34-26. This win was Vandy's 3rd straight over top 25 teams, a feat they have not accomplished since the 2010-2011 season. On the other hand, Kentucky leaves the tournament without a championship title since 2018. Vandy has won 3 straight against top 25 teams for the first time since the 2010-2011 season. They will face Texas A&M today, Saturday, March 11th at 2 p.m. in the semifinals. That's all for today. Thanks, guys, for listening to the Round 3 quarterfinals recap right here on the SEC Recap Podcast.